the Algerian army begin firing into the plant.
We had some messages via mobile phones saying that the army surrounded the base de vie very quickly. And as an Algerian, I know that usually the Algerian army doesn't negotiate with the terrorists. So from the beginning, we understood that that will be a very complicated end of the story.
The terrorists order hostages sitting in the courtyard to call their employers, governments, and the media.
They wanted us to say that we've been taken hostage, that they wanted an exchange of prisoners for people in Mali, and they wanted us to say that the army should pull back. They wanted, not to be fired at from close range outside the camp.
Then one of the terrorists grabs hold of Nick.
He was wielding a crowbar, and I thought he was going to bludgeon me to death with it. So every time he pushed me up against the wall, I thought that would be the last. That was even more terrifying than being taken hostage. It turned out they just wanted to use us as a human shield. And then they arranged an explosive necklace round all of us, with one terrorist would have a large amount of explosives with a detonator, and this was attached by yellow cortex cord wound around all of our necks, which I think probably would have decapitated us if it had gone off.
It was a plastic square with a cable, a yellow cord that it was connected on the neck of the hostages like us. They told us, this is a bomb.
Just yards from where Jojo and Nick are being held, Mark Cobb is still in hiding. His Algerian colleagues are looking out for terrorists.
My secretary, who was standing at the window, said, "Mark, get down quick, they're coming, they're coming." I heard him kick open the front door of the office building, and that was the point when I felt real fear. I thought, in all likelihood, I was going to be taken captive or I was going to be killed. So I made some tough phone calls.
Mark speaks to his son on the mobile.
Said, "My sense is it's really bad, son." And he reminded me that I had a new grandbaby and that she could grow up without a grandfather. And basically said I had to do everything I could to try to escape. And I told him I would do my best and told him I loved him and hung up the phone. I heard footsteps get closer. Then there was one more door, and then the office I was in. And I heard the footsteps come down the hall, and just when I see them, they were getting ready to kick in the door, the footsteps just turned the corner, and they went right down the back hall and right out the emergency exit in the back corner of the building.